Hey everyone, welcome back to What Valerie Makes. I'm Valerie, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you a fabric haul. I love watching fabric hauls. I hope you guys do too, so let's get into it. So all the fabrics I'm going to be sharing with you today are all from Morex Fabrics. They are based in Los Angeles, California, and they had reached out to me on Instagram asking if I wanted to receive some of their fabrics. And I had never heard of them before or shopped on their website, so I went up, did a little searching on their website. I emailed them back and was like, yes, I would love to receive some fabrics. So all of these fabrics were gifted to me, and I have a little gift for you, which is a 15% off your order with my code. So I just wanted to put that out there that all of these were gifted to me, but if I wasn't happy with them, I didn't have to I had no commitment to them to share, but everything that I received, I feel like is really great quality, and I'm really happy with the customer service, with how quickly it shipped to me, and yeah, my overall experience so far with Morex Fabrics. So yeah, let's get into my first one. And this is a rayon linen blend. It's in the colorway charcoal. It is a 70% rayon and a 30% linen. I loved this fabric because I loved the tones of the color. So it's with the browns, and then there's some pastel-y pinks and greens, which I love. So that really drew me in. And I was excited because I love a linen blend, especially in the spring and summertime. It's like a perfect fabric for that type of weather. And with the pattern, I thought that was a great mixture of fabric content as well as the pattern. So my thoughts was to make another Shady jumpsuit by Paper Theory, and I think this would look so good. When I was pulling out, my first thought was a pair of trousers. I'm like, linen pants I love, and I was like, let's make a pair of trousers with this. It will look really good. But then when I was going through my my patterns, I was like, the Shady, the last one I made was in a solid color, and I was like, I really want to make a printed one. So I plan on making the Shady jumpsuit with this fabric. Yeah, the feel is the feeling of the fabric is very good. I think that it will wear really nicely. The colors are very spring and summer for me. But yeah, that is the first fabric. And the next fabric that I wanted to talk to you guys about is this rayon fabric right here, and it is 100% rayon. It's a rayon Dobie fabric in the mauve and ivory colorway. This is so cool feeling. This fabric is nice and soft like a rayon would be, and it's cool to the touch. I did have a plan of making some more shirts, just throw on shirts for the spring and summertime, like the Paper Theory Olia shirt. I was thinking of making another one of those, but then I was like, what if it was longer, and I made it into a shirt dress. And so I was kind of looking through some patterns, and I have made the Cali shirt by Closet Core, but I think that the shirt dress in this fabric would be so nice for the summertime. So I plan on making the Cali shirt dress in this lovely 100% rayon. It is a striped fabric, but it has cool little square dot details in the mix of it. So I think that gives it a little bit more visual interest. And I am really looking forward to making that shirt dress. Now, I was really excited to get this fabric in the mail. When I saw it online, I was more intrigued, right? I was like, what is a chiffon jacquard fabric? I'm like, this is a beautiful printed floral pattern, but it had some like different textures to it, and it is in the brown colorway. This is 100% polyester, and it is just so lovely. But because of the jacquard, it has the different textures in it. And I just thought that this was so lovely, and I hadn't seen anything quite like this before. I normally, as I'm wearing a polyester shirt right now, but I do try not to buy too much polyester just because I sweat a lot in polyester, and so in the like spring and summer I like try not to wear it too much because it just is an added factor to that. But I like it for nice and flowy things, so things that aren't going to be like too close to my skin in a way. But for this one, I'm going to finally give the Friday Pattern Company Wilder Gown a go. I'm very happy with this fabric, and yes, beautiful, right? This brown color, the floral, love it, love it. And the next fabric that I have to share with you is this beautiful eyelet fabric, and this is in the rose colorway. This fabric is 65% polyester, 35% cotton, and I believe the polyester comes from actually the thread more than the fabric. So there is a lot of embroidered details on this fabric. So that is where the polyester is coming into play on this one. I have a couple like eyelet fabrics in my stash, but I haven't really worked a lot with it. And I've been seeing a lot of like eyelet like button-ups and different blouses and stuff like that popping up that I really like. So I've had my eye out, and I've also saw this really pretty like eyelet dress, and that had me thinking. And then another reason too. I have had this pattern in my stash for a while. I believe I've actually have it traced out. Yes, I can see the envelope from here. I have this pattern traced out actually, and I just have never gotten around to sewing it up. But it is the Pauline dress by Closet Core, and I don't know if it was because this drawing here is in this pink, but I thought how cute with like a little like mini dress with like an open back be in this eyelet fabric. And I have a bunch of like lining fabrics in my stash too to line it, but it would be so pretty with all of the details on the dress, like the scallops on the bottom, and then on the back piece too there's like a lot of play of where you could like match up the border or the different. I just think that it would look so pretty, this fabric in this dress for the summertime. So I think I'm gonna try it. I was a little intimidated by it because it seems like it would be a lot of fitting for me, but like I said, I already have it traced out, so we'll pull that out and see how it goes. But yes, I really liked, the reason that I got this fabric was because of the border. I thought what a pretty like scalloped edged border this fabric had. I also thought that on my screen, this read a little bit more darker than how it came, but I'm not mad at it, and it is in my colors. It's just a little bit more, it's a little bit pinky, like in a pink that I don't normally always wear. But I think that if I can make it into this dress that I'm envisioning, I'm going to absolutely love it. So this is going into my like summer makes plans for sure, and I'm very excited to share it with you when I have it completed. And the next fabric I have to share with you is this another rayon jacquard fabric. Well, did I do a rayon jacquard? No, I didn't. a rayon jacquard fabric. I did a chiffon jacquard fabric, but this is a rayon jacquard fabric. It is 100% rayon and the color is burgundy. It is such a beautiful deep red color, and the floral in this too is just so pretty. Like it's so, you don't really catch it until the light hits it in a specific way, and it's just such a beautiful fabric. It's very lightweight and cool, kind of like the stripy one that I showed you earlier. It's so lightweight, it feels so soft, and I just thought of it as like a lining to a really nice jacket. I've got a lot here, so I think what I'm going to do though is I want to make the, why can't I never pronounce, it takes me like 5 years to like process in my head how to say this name. It's regalia? Regalia. The regalia blouse? Yeah, the regalia blouse by Sew House 7. And I think that this would be really pretty in this blouse. And I have a bunch of fabric here. So I think that even if I do want to save some for a lining of a jacket, I can get this blouse out of it as well. And then I also thought that I might wait until the fall time because this fabric really reads fall to me. So this might be more towards my like fall and winter plans for this year, but I'm very happy to add this to my stash and to have the possibility of making up a blouse in the fall time with it, or like lining a jacket with it. And I might line a jacket, like a full length jacket with it. I was also like toying with the idea of making like kind of a velvet blazer. And I think that this like lining in like a velvet blazer would be so good. So those are my thoughts with this fabric. All right, in this next fabric, I think I've been saying this about all of that, like every time I pulled out a fabric, I was like, wow, this is nice. This is nice. But I remember seeing this fabric online and being like, I gotta get that one. Like, I have to get that one. And this is a rayon satin fabric in the colorway Shady Green. It is 100% rayon and it's lovely. All of their rayon fabrics have been like a very good quality rayon. You can tell. Like, you know how sometimes you get a rayon and you feel it and you can just tell like how thin it is and like how fragile it's probably going to be in like the wash and stuff like that. But I haven't felt that way about any of these rayon fabrics. So it is still like soft and drapey, but it has that a little bit of heaviness to it. And I can just tell that this is like a good quality rayon fabric. I have been thinking about I've had this pattern in my stash for a while and I have like it printed out already, and it's the Tessuti Lois or Louise dress. Lois or Louise dress by Tessuti Patterns. I've been wanting to make that since I got the pattern, and I think that I'm going to be putting it on my spring and summer makes list, and I'm very excited to whip that one up. And these colors are beautiful, right? I mean, come on, it's like these greens and reds and purples and blues. And it is such a beautiful, beautiful fabric. So that is what will be making with this rayon satin fabric. Is that pattern from Tessuti, and I'm very excited about it. Okay, last but certainly not least is this lace foil gold fabric, and it is in the colorway, it's like ivory gold, and it is 60% polyester, 35% nylon, and 5% spandex. This is another one where it's like, I'm intrigued. let me take a look. Like, I'm intrigued by this. I need to like see it with my own eyes and feel it. And it's certainly, it's something. It's a, I love ivory and gold colors together. I think that that's such like a classy like look. And so I was excited to receive this one. It's a crazy fabric. It's not like the softest ever, but I don't think that I wonder what it's gonna feel like after I wash it. So I'm gonna give it a wash, but I kind of have this vision of just like a simple, like boxy top so that it could just be like the scalloped edge on the bottom. And then also maybe on the sleeves, just like very simple, but like boxy. And then I can wear it with like maybe like a little fitted skirt or like a pair of like trousers or something like that. And it would be like a really like fun, dressy way to like up just like a simple t-shirt pattern. So I think that that's kind of what I want to try. But I have a ton of this fabric. So after the like boxy top that I'm going to do with it, I will have some left over. And I do have this, I think it's called the tulip skirt, and it's by Itch to Stitch, and it is a free skirt pattern. And I think that that also would be really cool to play with like the border of this fabric with like the lines of that skirt. So I think that I might try to do both. But if you have an idea for this fabric, I'm going to make the top, but if you have another idea for it, and I'm not worried, like it's definitely see-through. It has like the holes in it. It's lacy. So like if I need to, I can line it. I was kind of thinking of like these pants. I saw this creator on Instagram make these amazing looking pants from an old lace, like a vintage laced tablecloth. And I was just like, wow, these are so cool. So I was kind of thinking about doing something like that, like making like a pair of like pants with it. Who knows? We'll see, right? We'll see what it brings. But if you guys have any ideas of what I can do with this fabric, let me know down in the comments. But that is the last fabric I have to share with you. Now, I do want to be 100% transparent on my views of like the fabrics that they're offering and all of these, like full honesty, right? And I would definitely like recommend going on there and looking and finding something that you like. You can find all sorts of things. I do find that their website is a little bit hard to maneuver. And then another thing about Morex is you do have to go through a lot of polyester to get to the other fabric. And you can search by the fabric type you're looking for, but then there's just like pages and like, just be aware that their website is a little bit hard to maneuver. But I think that is like the only downside that I have come up with so far. If anything happens with this fabric, like in the wash, or if like I sew something up and it like falls apart for some reason, I'll keep you updated. But yeah, I was just excited to share these fabrics with you, and also a new to me fabric company that I haven't ever heard of before. And I want to thank them for reaching out to me and offering me this this code for you guys. So yeah, if you want to go on their website and shop, you do get 15% off with this code right here. I forget what it is, but I'll make sure to put it up. And I think that is it. If you have any other pattern recommendations for any of the things that I showed, you can let me know down in the comments. I might not agree, but I'd love to hear what you guys would do with some of these fabrics. And also, if you're back watching another video and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Subscribe, it's free. I appreciate y'all so much for being here. And until next time, bye.